Hello, everyone. Thanks to those who joined us earlier with Michael and Ira in the live Q&A. We can't tell you how excited we are for the ISF Virtual Congress. That starts on Monday, June 8th. And I'm sure a lot of people are wondering what they need to do on the day of the Virtual Congress in order to participate and experience this unique event hosted by ISF and powered by Seed World. So we're very glad to have with us today someone I've been constantly working with day and night to put this event together, the very hardworking Julie Deering from Seed World and Issues Inc. to talk about the how-tos of joining the ISF Virtual Congress and other practical tips for participants. Hi, Julie. How are you?
Hi, Francine. Thanks so much for having me. I appreciate it, and it's been a lot of fun the last 5 weeks. So thanks for having me.
You're very welcome. So let's kick it off. First things first, what do people need to connect?
So we have tried to make this as easy as possible for attendees to participate and to connect. All you need is an internet connection, and if you want to participate in connecting with the speakers, you'll need access to Zoom. And so Zoom recently updated to 5.0, so you'll just want to make sure that you don't have computer restrictions or device restrictions there, and it's as simple as just logging in, and away you go, and you'll be able to fully participate in the ISF Virtual Congress.
Great. And give us a bit of a walkthrough of what people can expect to find in this virtual environment, because I know we've prepared something really special for delegates, that it's not just going into your typical web meeting. It's a whole experience. So give us a little preview of that.
That's right. I know one of the things that attendees of the World Seed Congress, there's grandeur and there's a whole feel to that participants get used to. And so one of the things that I'm most excited about to be able to bring to the table on behalf of Seed World is the visual element, and that it is so intuitive. And so once you get to the URL, and it's govirtual.worldseed.org, and you log in using your credentials, you will come to the lobby. And the lobby is just as if you were at an actual site, and you were coming up to the ISF registration desk. You'll see that there are a couple booths. You're able to connect with sponsors. And so everything that you see is clickable. And so when you click on something, you're going to go somewhere and interact with it as if you were, we're bringing you as close as possible to being at the real thing in terms of the structure. And so from a user standpoint, I hope that you find it to be a really intuitive and friendly and fun experience.
That's great. And one of the things we've prepared in this Congress are, of course, a great lineup of speakers who are industry leaders and experts in their field. And we will have them in live panel discussions after we broadcast some opening statements. How will an audience member interact with a speaker?
That's a great question, Francine. So once you're in the lobby and you will, to hear the sessions, to participate in the sessions, you'll want to go to the auditorium. And once you're in the auditorium, you'll be able to click on the appropriate session that you want to participate in. And there's a Q&A function within the different video components. And so when those are being broadcast live, you can type a question in there. Also, and then the moderator will ask that of the speaker. And so you'll have a direct connection to the speaker, both through the chat function as well as the moderator piecing those questions off and being able to get the proper responses.
That's really great. And I love this whole interaction between the audience and the speaker. And I think that's one of the possibilities in doing a virtual Congress that you don't necessarily get when you do a physical event, to have this broad reach. I see other things there on the nav bar, the resource center and the briefcase. Could you talk a little bit about this?
Sure. Well, just as if you were going to any conference, you would stop by booths, you would pick up materials and pieces of information that interest you. And so what we've been able to do here is to put together a virtual briefcase for you. So all of the sponsoring companies, ISF, the World Sea Congress 2021, have put together their materials as if they were going to present them in a booth to you, and they've made them available for you to download, to email to yourself, so you can pick and choose precisely what interests you, what is most applicable, and if you see something that you think a colleague might be interested in too, you can also put that in your briefcase and email it directly from there, either to yourself or to a colleague. So we hope that participants take full advantage of the virtual briefcase, and that is just a little bit extra value to walk away with. And then when we come to the Resource Center is what feeds into that virtual briefcase. And so that's where you're able to add the documents to your briefcase.
Now, I know that these sessions, these speeches, they come at a specific time. Like it says here, it's coming in 3 days, 23 hours. So it's at 12 p.m. CET. What if an audience member misses a session due to schedule conflict or time difference?
Sure. So all of these broadcasts are going to be recorded and they will be made available on demand. So within a matter of hours after the session wraps up, those recordings will be posted, and anybody who registers will have access to those videos through June 17th.
That's great. I'm going to go to the live comments because I've been seeing people saying hi. So I'm going to say hi back to those people who have said hi to us via LinkedIn. And I'm down to my last two questions. Is registration still open? Can people still sign up right now?
Absolutely. You can register anytime. You can register all the way up through Monday at 11 a.m., which is when the doors officially open. You can also register during the show. So if you're not interested in, say, the session on Monday, which that's the opening ceremony, so I encourage everybody to come. But say you're booked on Monday and you can't come until Tuesday and you've just not registered yet, you can still register Tuesday and Wednesday. And in fact, even after the live event is over, you can still come in June 11th through the 17th. You can register and view and have access to all of the materials. The only thing that you would not have at that point in time is access to the booth representatives, as well as direct interaction with the speakers through the Q&A function.
All right. Well, that's all the questions I have, and I think we've fully covered them all. Again, very excited to do this on Monday. Thank you, Julie. It's been a pleasure. And to all those who are following us on social media, we hope to see you there on the very first ISF Virtual Congress. Thanks, everyone. Bye.
Thank you, Francine. Bye-bye.